The woman's body was about to turn into broken ceramics, but when the man questioned her love, the woman shed sad tears. She did not defend herself, but took out her heart and gave it to the man to prove her love for him. But the heart did not beat for a few times before it quickly broke into pieces. The next second, she ended her eternal life. But the curse she set was not lifted. It turned out that more than 200 years ago, the woman was a maid in the man's house. She fell in love with him under the temptation of the man, but the man turned around and abandoned the woman after meeting a noble lady. So the angry woman decided to become a witch. She first cursed the noble lady to jump off a cliff and die, and then transformed the man into a vampire. Then, in order to make the scumbag fall in love with her again, the woman gave him her precious personal belongings as a token of love.
See you in a couple centuries, lover boy.
After saying goodbye to the man, the woman slowly closed the coffin. Then she locked the coffin with an iron chain and buried the man deep underground. But 200 years later, real estate developers developed this land, and workers accidentally dug up the coffin. They cut the iron chain with pliers, and a lot of white smoke suddenly came out of the coffin. The man was released because of this. He wanted to find the woman for revenge. The woman also learned the news that he was unsealed. But the woman who had already become the richest woman in the town still loved the man. So she put on a beautiful red dress and tried to make the man fall in love with her. But when the man saw a girl who looked like the noble lady, he fell in love with the noble lady again. He was even willing to give up revenge and only asked the woman to remove the vampire curse from him so that he could be with the noble lady. This broke the woman's heart, and she decided to bury the man underground again. So the two started fighting, but physical attacks were useless for the woman who became a witch. The woman even used witchcraft to revive the statue and locked the man tightly. However, just when the woman was proud of this, a little boy suddenly appeared. He was the man's descendant. Faced with the woman's constant approach, the little boy was not afraid at all. Instead, he summoned the ghost of his mother. With a scream from the ghost, the woman was blown away and hit the chandelier hard. The woman with a damaged soul was about to die at this moment. Faced with the woman who had been obsessed with him for 200 years, the man finally felt a little reluctant and said his final goodbye to her. But this was not the love the woman expected. So the woman died without lifting the curse on the man.